Hi there. This is a follow-up to a number of things that we've already talked about. I wanted to definitely touch on the Peter Thomas Roth product because I did have some concerns that I wanted to share because I did share with you when I thought it was really the best thing I'd ever seen. There's no question it works extremely well when applied properly. No question about that. The issue I was having is that it started burning. After the first couple of days, it burned a little bit when I applied it and then it would stop. But then after day 5, it was burning enough that when I went to take my makeup off at night, I couldn't use my regular products at night, those soothing products for my eyes. And that disturbed me a great deal. So on that basis, I decided to stop it for a few days and decide where to go with it from here on. Definitely had some effect, there's no question about it. It was wonderful on my 11s. My 11s still don't seem so bad, to tell you the truth. And my eye bags, though still there, clearly are not terrible. I am currently trying and using the Nivea Skin Firming and Smoothing product that Anne-Marie had talked about, and that's the one with the Q10 and L-carnitine enriched. It's a concentrated serum. It says it firms and smooths the appearance of the skin. I started to use it now. I rewatched her video and I'm using it now the way she said she uses it or did use it. I am using it on the jowl area. I'm using it a little bit here. I wasn't using it on the neck because I wasn't doing too bad with that actually. So I was using it that way, and I did last night for the first time put it on my bags just a little bit, and I did put it on just a little bit down here to see if it would firm everything up. She said she applies it as the last thing after all of her skincare at night, and that's exactly what I did. Yesterday was day 1 for that. On the jowls, I've used it a few times. I definitely see a difference. It's tighter when I look at it. So I don't know if it shows up to you, but it definitely makes a difference for me. So that's the first thing. The other thing I had mentioned to you the other day was about my Miranesse Pebble Sonic. It's a skin clearing facial beauty device. This is what it looks like. It's silicone, it's antibacterial. It came in the package with 2 of their Fast Fix solutions. This is their night cleanser. It says foaming cleanser. 1 minute deep cleansing and toning foam cleanser. It says to put a little on. I put a little on. In my world, no foam. So maybe I didn't put enough. The one issue I have with Miranesse products is the small amount of product you get on a lot of their stuff. That's the only negative for me on a lot of the stuff. So they have the nighttime one and they have a daytime deep cleanser, and I did use it morning and night. So I'm going to try that for maybe a week and let you know what I think. It's interesting because having used the Clarisonic for a while, I loved the Clarisonic and the way that it felt, and I just felt so clean. This has a totally different feel to it. I don't know. You press the center button to get it going. You can hear it, and it vibrates, and you put it on your skin and you move it. They recommend that you not do it more than about a minute. They say 3 minutes tops. If you leave it on for 3 minutes, I believe it turns itself off, but they recommend 1 minute as optimal time. You can do it as long as 2 minutes if you feel the need to. They do have a lower speed and a higher speed. They recommend the lower speed when you're doing the sensitive areas like around your eyes and around your nose. So I've started to do that. It took a little bit of getting adjusted to. I love the way my skin looked. I love the way my skin felt when I used it. But the actual application, when I put this on the first time, this thing is hard. I was used to the softness of the brush on the Clarisonic, so that was a little bit different. stays immaculate. It's absolutely easy to keep clean, and I do not have to replace anything. That for me was such a significant negative for the Clarisonic that I just don't think I'm going to keep using that one at all. I do not want to keep buying and buying and buying products to make something work. They're expensive enough to begin with. So that's what I feel about this at this moment in time. I always caution by saying at this moment in time, because over time the picture may change. I might feel different about it. The other thing is, I had brought up but didn't really go over with you a product that I had gotten in my last Miraness haul, and I was kind of appalled by the tiny little size of this thing. Oh, who can read this? It's just so teeny tiny. It is the Miraness Shona Concealer Ombre Stick. And if you look at it, it has the highlight and the concealer. And I thought, what could this thing accomplish? It's so tiny. But take a look. I'm very impressed with this silly little thing. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do it right on the edge of my eye bag. And it does the concealer up top, and it does the highlighter under it. So here we go. I'm going to blend it in. It's extremely creamy. It takes very, very little product. I just got a little bit of my eye makeup under here, so I thought I'd go over that just a little bit too. I don't know if you see the difference, do you? But it really, for me, works extremely well. So I'm doing the concealer on top and the highlighter under it because I'm doing my eyes. So I want to have some effect on that bag if I can, and then the highlighter under it to it's kind of distracting, and I like it a lot. I really do. This one is a plus in my book, at least for now. By the way, I think some of that other stuff is working a little bit. Yes, I still have the lines here to be sure, but they look a little bit better to me. So let's see over time if that Nivea product works, because that certainly would be easy. It's easy to get and it's easy to apply. So that would be a perfect solution. I had also bought this other product, and this is the one that I didn't bring in because I forgot to when I showed the other stuff. This is interesting. This is the number 2 medium color of, it's a Miraness Shona Stick Up and Glow Face Highlighter. So it's a highlighter and a kind of a blush-ish kind of thing. I have all my stuff on and I don't want to ruin it today, so what I'm going to do is show it to you on here. It is nice that way. They give you what to me feels like a really stupid applicator. I don't like it at all. It's not something that I would use. It doesn't feel natural to use this. So if you do work it in well, it does have a nice look. Let me show you just for a minute. Let me do this because it'll be quick. This is an awkward angle, so forgive me. So it does give a kind of nice glow when you apply it properly. Is it my favorite product? Not yet. Not at all. Would I buy it again unless I see a big difference with it? No. So that one is a wait and see. Oh, those lipsticks. I love those lipsticks. Not wearing it today. I actually had a little bit of a fever sore, so I was trying to do something with my lips so that I looked relatively normal. But this is it. And one other thing, I finally bit the bullet, ladies, and I'm a little bit scared to death. I ordered two more wigs. I was afraid to because of the color. I'm really terrified of color, because unlike some of the other stunning people who do the wig reviews, I am, number one, older. I am no longer, if I ever was, stunning. I try to look as good as I can for my age and for where I am in my life cycle. But I'm not those girls, and my skin tone is different. I have an olive complexion. I've got, you know, a yellowish undertone, and I have to be really careful with the blondes. So I ordered finally, I really wanted to try that Gabor Carte Blanche. It's a short style. They have it in many, many, many colors. I would have loved to get it in the color that Haley McCoy of Haley's Designer Wigs demonstrated. If you take a look at her videos, you will see the way she did that, and I think it's a lovely shorter style. On the plus side, it has a hand-tied top, it's got a lace front, so it's nicer than a lot of the other really short wigs that don't have that. I ordered it, God help me, in Platinum Mist. Hers, I think it's called Buttered Toast Mist or something like that, but take a look. I love the color of hers, but I don't think the strawberry blonde on that one would work for me at all. So I chose this. I'll see if it works. And the other one that I finally ordered was the Raquel Welch Crowd Pleaser. And I did that because before I ordered any of the others of hers that I wanted, like straight up with a twist, I wanted to make sure of the color. I ordered it just in biscuit, not in shaded biscuit, because I had a feeling the shaded biscuit on my skin tone might look too drab, too dull, not work. I really wish they had them all in the platinum colors, but they don't. So I will see how that goes. I hope I get it soon. I hope I like it enough to actually demonstrate it for you. Meanwhile, I'm playing with this one, loving the capability it gives me of rushing out the door once my makeup is done. Did something a little bit different with my makeup today. Take a look. I actually was planning to wear a different top, changed my mind midway, so it probably looks a little strange. I've got the dark blue in the outer corners. I then gradiate to an olivey green, and then sort of a very pale banana white yellow. I like the look. I don't know that I like the look with the blue top, but so goes it. In any case, have a great day. I will be back to see you soon. I wanted to make sure I told you about the Peter Thomas Roth thing because I really had some concern. And I probably should not have spoken about it so glowingly until I had more time in with it. So my apologies, ladies. Just one other thing I almost forgot to mention. This is another thing I had gotten in my last haul from Miraness. It's Invisible Fill BB Makeup, and this is the thing I had gotten in that little travel case. And I wanted to make sure I told you about it. It says it's a filling mattifier with an SPF of 10. It's an airbrush line. It says apply and pat on clean skin or over makeup. When I first opened this, it has the pump. I primed that pump probably a dozen times, and I was saying to myself, oh well, there's no product in here, or it's not dispensing, or whatever, and I hate when those things happen. But I have to tell you, this is phenomenal. It takes a teeny tiny bit of it. I don't want to use too much of it because I already put it on today. But it takes a teeny tiny bit of it. Can you see it? I used it. Look at my forehead. Look at this. I still have lines. I had very significant lines across my forehead, really. I can't see what I'm doing in the camera. But this thing goes on very creamy. I put it in the little, if I have any little pock marks or whatever, and if you forget to do it before your makeup, do it after. I'm going to do a tiny little bit of fill in the 11s, though I must say the 11s are definitely better than they were. All around, take a look. Now, I haven't used the Peter Thomas Roth product for 2 days. So now I'm finished for the day. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your